like that, because it feels very much like this person's trying to get you to sort of come to them. So, but it's like a control thing, because they want to keep their guard up. They want to keep this barrier up. They don't want to maybe give you full answers, but they want to appear almost like they are, cooperative. So I think there's like a manipulative sort of energy coming through here. Look, yeah, there's the Magician with this person when I split the deck. And I think it's just their nature, I'm not seeing this being something that's like so pinpointed solely on you. I think that's their MO. It's maybe something that's worked for them before. They're used to it. It's a way of living, that they have been engaging in for a while. And rather than kind of seeing it as maybe part of like a larger scale picture for them, they're focusing more on this issue that's in the here and now between you both. So this person wants to resolve a conflict with you. They're developing feelings for you. They love your energy. They're not ready to offer commitment. They want to take up where you guys left off. And if you're okay with that, then, great. But if you kind of feel like you don't want to open yourself up to this energy again because this person sort of like disappeared or they did something here to hurt you, that's fair enough too. We have the Moon. I do see fear here. I see uncertainty about this person's intentions. Yeah, look, Page of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. So they are thinking about reaching out and trying to build bridges here. They are anxious, possibly that you could ignore them. And I'm seeing this message being held on or held back for a while. So this person's not doing it like straight away. We have the King of Swords. We have the Chariot. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So if this person comes forward, right, the way they're going to come forward here is small, tentative, and completely left field. It's just going to be, you're not going to expect it, right? You're going to look down, this person's calling, or they've messaged, right? And you're going to be in shock about this because for a while it looks like you were kind of wondering, whether this person was going to reach out. But I think now you're kind of at a point where maybe you're just not really sure anymore if maybe there was some sort of like illusionary energy around the situation. For some of you, there could have been a workplace connection, but it did seem like this person was doing more in the past. And I see this message coming through, but there's like stress, around you receiving this message, because while this person seems to be, wanting to talk, it looks like, I think it's instinctually here, there's something telling you to hold back. I'm seeing you holding back from this person's kind of attempts here to make you do more than what they're doing. So they could just say, hey, and then they're like expecting you to be like, hey, what's up? And then, it's just like they want you to give more. And it is coming from a place of wanting to be sort of like, validated as well. Almost like this person's seeking reassurance that you still sort of carry a torch for them. They do have feelings for you, but the feelings are not enough. It's just the feelings, the desire, that's all well and good. I don't see a problem in that department. It's this person bringing clarity to you and actually building something in a like consistent sort of way. You're building upon something that this person falls short on. So it's going to depend on what it is that you're looking for as the viewer. Because if you're just looking for friends with benefits, situationship type thing, then this is what this person wants, right? This is what I'm seeing. They have not made any full decisions here about like the future. So if you're looking for truth and clarity about whether this person sees you in their future in 2 years' time, you're not going to get that from this person. If you put it to this person, you may find this person retreat. 4 of Cups, and then you're left feeling like you gave this person some sort of chance and opportunity and they kind of hurt you again, right? Because they're not giving you enough. Queen of Cups. And I'm seeing you as this very like giving person. I think your natural sort of nature here is to kind of give people the benefit of the doubt or not want to think the worst of people. So you may be, and have been attributing some sort of avoidant behaviour that this person's been exhibiting as like fear and stuff like that, rather than it being that this person is not wanting, some sort of change at this time, right? They want to connect with you, but they don't want to offer any sort of, clarity towards you, which isn't fair. And, if you were to reconnect with this person, you're doing it on their terms. So you're doing it almost under an understanding here that certain things cannot be talked about and certain things cannot be discussed, or this person will ghost again, or this person will pull back again, or this person will do a runner again, whatever it is. So, it's 9 of Cups in reverse. It's up to you guys on, what it is that is your sort of like, fulfillment in this situation. Some of you do need more than just, apologies, nice words and attention, because I do see that energy is there and it exists nicely between both of you. But this person's holding back in a practical sense. They want to keep things day by day. They're not wanting to talk about the future. If you try to talk about the future, your feelings, anything like really overly significant here, this person's going to pull away again, right? And, that is what I'm seeing. So you are dealing with someone who's very avoidant here. I don't think personally that this is the kind of energy that you're looking for or want. I have got a Knight of Wands here and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Some of you are going to cut this person off, right? You're going to say no. You're going to say, I can't do this anymore. Maybe for some of you, there will be another cycle of this. Maybe for some of you, there's 2 more cycles. And for some of you, you're not even going to allow this person another cycle, right? It's going to depend on each of you. But they're just bringing this Knight of Wands energy. And it is immature. It is immature. And see, once you see that, it's very hard to unsee it. I mean, you could have been looking at this person through this 10 of Cups rose-coloured glasses and thinking that this person was, this emperor energy and... you could build a life together and stuff. But once you sort of see that this person's kind of clueless, immature and fearful, right? You're kind of looking at this person and it just feels like they're very they're not developed maybe as well as you are emotionally. They're just very childish, immature. This is someone here who is almost like a slave to their instincts as well.